Hi, I'm Kelly from Enchanted Spa. I just wanted to go live and talk about something that we get a lot in training. When we start our training classes off, we all sit around the table and we say who we are, what our background is. We always get at least 2 women that say, oh, I left school when I was, I left school at 16, met my husband, we've had a couple of kids, and now I'm just a mum. What's that? What is just a mum? Mums are amazing, right? They do everything. They hold the family together, they cook, they clean, they look after the kids, we raise the kids, we bring these people into the world. Look at what happens just when we give birth. We are pretty fucking amazing just doing that. So then what happens with me when I think of just a mum is when we left England to move to Australia, we moved to the other side of the world, right? My background was, I left school when I was 13, I was a qualified hairdresser at 15, I bought a hair salon when, I was teaching in a local college when I was 17, bought a hair salon when I was 18, bought another one when I was 24, met Sean, had kids, then we decided to move the other side of the world. So when we moved to Australia, we had a 3-year-old, a 7-month-old, and I was 5 months pregnant. I'd always been very business-minded, very career, very driven, very, work ethics. My life was work. So then it was time for me to have the family, and the plan was that I would stay at home looking after the kids, and Sean would go to work. So I had this idea in my head that I would be baking cakes, teaching the kids to count to 10 in 4 different languages that I can't even speak. Everything would be organic. We'd go to the farm. We would do all this mum stuff, right? We got to Australia, and my being just a mum lasted for 3 days. 3 whole days it lasted for. I love my kids dearly. I would die for them. They are amazing kids. But sitting at home for them 3 days, all I could think was, there's got to be more to life than shitty nappies and homemade lasagna. It was driving me insane. So I started up a home salon, and what I started to notice was all the women that were coming into my salon, they were all like me. They were thinking that there's got to be more to life than just being a mum, right? But they were depressed as well. They were on antidepressants, they were feeling low, they didn't have a lot of self-confidence. Their husbands were working away, because we live in Perth, Western Australia, so it's one of the most isolated cities in the world. And they'd moved from other countries, away from their family, away from their support networks. So what I started to do was, the only thing that I really knew how, was to start teaching them skills and knowledge to perform beauty treatments and to start their own businesses up. So what I found was happening is they were getting their self-confidence back, they were getting their independence, they were making their own money, contributing to the household. They could still be a really good mum, do the school runs, be there for the school assemblies and the sports days, have their creative career, and that they had it all. But it was changing their life situation as well. Their relationships were happier. They felt so much stronger about themselves and became stronger women for starting their own businesses. So there's people who can work a 9 to 5. There are people who can stay at home and be just a mum. And then there's other people who do want that extra bit more. And by starting your home business, people think it's really hard, right? It's not. It's not hard to start your own business, and you don't have to be Richard Branson to do it. Anyone can start a business. But what I find working from home is you get that good work-life balance, and you're a happier mum because you've got these different outlets and stuff. You're not just stuck with the kids all day. Even though we love them, it's hard when you're just around the kids all day. You don't get that adult conversation. So what started to happen then is the people that I helped to get their own business and start things off, the clients they were getting, they were seeing the same thing in their clients. So then they were telling their clients, that they should come and do the training and learn how to do eyelashes and brows and things, and how to start their own business. So the people that I taught initially, they were then empowered enough to build up other women and to help them with their self-confidence. So it was like this amazing butterfly effect that happened. I helped them, they were then helping other people, and it's still continuing now. And this is why Enchanted Spa is still going, and this is how we go from strength to strength, is because everyone just wants to help each other, and we can help women to achieve these goals. Now, like I say, some people will want to go to work, some people will want to stay at home, but if you really do want to start your own business, and you can work 16 hours but bring in a full-time wage easily, then give me a call if you want some advice on how to do it. I mean, I'm not Richard Branson by any means, but then Richard Branson isn't a kick-ass mum either. So if you want to have any advice, give me a call and I'll help you. See ya.